Hello everybody and welcome to the stream. There's all the cameras. There are all the cameras. Wow, that light is really messing with things. That help? No, that's not helped. Why is that not helping? Alright, that's not helping at all. Haha! Technical difficulties! I really should have tested this. Oh man. Oh, it's that light that's causing a problem. God damn it. Once again, I really should have tested things. Actually, it's already too warm. Fucking A. Whatever. Welcome, 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 welcome. It is the season finale of Night of the Zealot. Actually, with that turned down, would this one actually be a better lighting source? Not really. No. I'm not having you flickering, you're turning off. Ay. Alright. I'll need to play around with things. I might actually just turn that one off. Turn that off, turn that on. Ah, that's not as bad as I was expecting it to be. Alright. Yeah, we'll see what happens. And that's sitting there. Wow, that is completely broken. That doesn't even make any sense, so that's just disappearing. Bye-bye. Okay. So yes, it is the season finale. Just let me do this as well. Do that. We go to this one. Alright, you close please. I don't care of that right now. So, we are here. We need to do a little quick update to decks. I was kind of looking over cards I wanted to kind of include. I might skip on Spiritual Resolve until if they survive this round. If I have upgrade over power, that is a cost of 2.
Oh, don't get me out of the goddamn freeze.
That'll do if we get more into it, I guess. Graag rock snel. Alright, what's that? There's that. Kerosene, maybe? Do we want kerosene in the deck? I think Fearless. So that's 2 points, that's 4 points. I've got 2 more points that I could spend. Clarity of Mind then we couldn't do. First Aid I don't think we could do. I think the first aid that we have in here is a level 0. Clarity of mind is 0. First aid is 0. Yes, we can't do either of those if we take these two. So we could either take... We could take Brother Xavier, Kerosene, or we could take Peter's Sylvester. Now let me actually move these on screen so you can kind of see the cards that I'm talking about. So those two up there I do kind of want... Oh, definitely Fearless. Definitely Fearless. Because that is a good one to take. I think. Overpower is nice to have. So the nice thing about Peter is he can heal 1 horror from the end of the turn. So I think, to be honest, having Peter in there actually is probably a better idea, because that is a constant revenue source for Carolyn, actually, because of her ability to gain resources. So what does Xavier do? He gives +1 willpower, and he may be assigned damage and or horror dealt to other investigators at your location. When he is defeated, he'll deal 2 damage to an enemy at your location. And Kerosene has 3 supplies. No kerosene is discarded. If an enemy was defeated at this location this round, exhaust kerosene, spend 1 supply, heal up to 2 horror among investigators and ally assets at your location. Basically, if it burns or whatever. So it's always good.
Better put some preparation H on that bowl then. Put her name.
I won't take stargazing. I think that's a little bit of a waste at this point. 4 of Cups might be good, but the tarot cards are only really good when they start off in your hand. I might not take. I may actually not take Overpower. The upgraded Overpower, anyway. Not at this point. So if we go with that there is actually all 6 experience points used. Now we just need to find things to replace it with. So the Fearless is actually a direct upgrade, so I just replace that directly. So Fearless for Fearless. Put that over here. Put this out the way. So, who can we replace for what can we replace for Peter? Hmm. I'm gonna switch pizza out for Grim Fairy Tales. So I haven't really used Grim Fairy Tales. So now you just need to find a replacement. Replace Brother Xavier and Kerosene. How many allies do I have in here? I've got 1, 2. 3. 4. I think 4 might be a good number. I don't think I want more than 4 because that will take away from what I can do. So I think actually at this point I might actually just replace Alice Luxley. They've already got 4 in the way of knowledge. So, and what was it that Peter gives? Actually, no, I'm not going to put Brother Xavier in because Peter already gives willpower. He gives speed and willpower, so that's fine. So it's just Kerosene. So that'll leave me with 1 point afterwards. So we just need to find something that I can replace Kerosene with. I haven't even used Delve too deep. So I might just get rid of that. I mean, it's 1 victory point, but it means you pulling from the encounter deck. I like it, but I just don't. I haven't even used it this turn. Might even just get rid of Reliable. And that was an upgrade. Well, I'm gonna get rid of If It Bleeds because I haven't actually used If It Bleeds. So I've got 1 point to spend. Oh, I've got 1 experience left for Carolyn. Let's pop those there. All right. So that is 1 deck, which will need shuffling because obviously I just looked through all of the cards. So let's have a look and see what we can use from this. Place 2 secrets among messages controlled by investigators at your location. Take that, that's 3 points. Three aces could be good, but I might save that if we survive this. If we survive this encounter.
You said you put PETA in your deck?
Peter Sullivan, yes, or Sullivan.
Just make sure you don't hurt any animals then, Ron. So they'll come after you.
Peter, not Peter. I see what you did there. Is committed to a skill test performed by another investigator. Alright, no, that's no good. That's interesting, but I think I might take either perception or overpower. Actually, hang on. Oop, there goes a card. Throwing cards everywhere. Let's... I am unsure as to what to upgrade, actually.
Your computer.
Why do I need to upgrade my computer?
Uh-huh.
I mean, I do need to upgrade my computer, but... that's not the point.
If I was a millionaire, I would buy your computer.
I just need a new graphics card.
No. You'd be getting $30,000.
I assume after you got your $50,000 computer, so it could be slightly better than his.
Whoa. I'd go for the mystery box. Thank you very much. Could even be a $50,000 computer, Chris.
The mystery box is never going to be exactly what you want, Davis. It's always going to be 2 tickets to a comedy club.
No, it'll be a half-eaten banana.
I mean, if monkeys were chasing after me, that half-eaten banana might come in handy. Or if I find myself in a go-kart race.
A tome or relic? I mean, technically, the ornate bow is a relic, but... oh, and the tooth. Those two are relics. Actually, no. I'm going to take Wit and Green because it allows me. It gives me a higher chance to pull either of the 2 relics if I haven't already. So. But I just need to find a card or an ally, really, to remove, I guess. If I'm even going to remove an ally. I may remove the library. I may replace the library assistant. Yeah, the laboratory assistant's getting replaced. Getting the extra card draw is nice, but like being able to search for the cards is better than just drawing random cards. Really. And Studious is a permanent, so it goes. It doesn't go into the deck, so that's fine. Alright, so those need shuffling in a moment. Where the frick is my pen? There's my pen. So the experience is back down to 1 experience. So, a very quick recap of what has transpired. Throughout the course of...
on Bonzi Ball Z.
So, the house burnt down. So Amanda has 1 mental trauma from it burning down. We then went and dealt with the blob that ate everything. And we successfully contained the anomaly, even though my mobile phone and my sense of time was devoured momentarily. So that was fun. What else is this? Oh yes, Lita Chandler is in Amanda's deck, so she's rolling around with her. From the blob that ate everything, Amanda got the Universal Solvent, and Carolyn got Lieutenant Wilson Stewart. We managed to interrogate 4 of the 6 cultists in the last scenario. So Victoria Devereux, a Ruth Turner, a Wolfman Drew, and the Masked Hunter were successfully interrogated. And the cultist that got away was Peter Warren and Herman Collins. So, what we need to do, I think it's card close up. Please. Thank you. I want to go to the Knights of the Zealot. So, the Devourer below. After a frantic nighttime search throughout Arkham, you have tracked down and... Really? Oh, that is... I'm glad the mixer, the party audio isn't actually showing, so... They're talking in my ear and you can't hear a thing. Anyway, after a frantic nighttime search throughout Arkham, you have tracked down and questioned several members of the cult. Your findings are disturbing. They claim to worship a being known as Umdahoth, a monstrous entity from another realm. You are able to confirm much of Lita's story. The cult is agitated over the destruction of a ghoul lair. However, a surprising detail also turns up. The one who invaded the lair and set this night's events in motion was none other than Lita Chandler herself. You're not sure why this important detail was omitted from Lita's story. Did she tell you only as much as was necessary to draw you into her conflict? but in another light, he seems to be fighting to protect the city of Arkham from a terrible menace. The final piece of the puzzle was found written in a journal possessed by one of the cultists. It describes a dark ritual to be performed deep within the woods south of Arkham this very night. According to the journal, the ritual's completion will open a gate and bring forth the cult's dark master into this world. If the cult is not stopped, Lita warns, there is a possibility that Umdahoth's vengeance will consume all in its path. Frightened but determined to stop the ritual, you head into the woods. So, I have already gathered, and let's go back to this scene. I have already gathered the Devourer below, the Ancient Evils, Striking Fears, Ghouls, and Dark Cult, and kind of split them out into individual piles for the moment. We'll be shuffling them all together. So I'll just pop them up here. There is the main path, which we have in play, and then I have 6 copies of Arkham Woods that we will now shuffle quickly. I need to remove 2 from the game. So, between 1 and 6, please pick 2 numbers, one of you. You can be heard now, by the way. So.
Yay, our First Amendment right has been returned.
Now,
now it's being taken away.
No, it hasn't, but I will say I have the right to remove your audio because the law allows me to do that.
Yeah, I know.
You have the right to speak freely, doesn't mean you have the right to be heard if someone else doesn't want you to. It's the same reason as to why like platforms like Twitter and Facebook are able to ban people, and it's not an...
Oh, I'm well aware of the law, Ronzi. I was just making fun of the people that weren't aware of the law.
I am fair enough. Anyway, please pick a number between pick 2 numbers between 1 and 6.
1 and 6
ish.
Thank you, Davis. 1 and 6.
You said between 1 and 6, so I've said 1 and 6.
Well, those still count. So those ones have been put out of play, and I haven't seen what they are.
The correct answer is always 56-ish.
So there are now 4 locations for Arkham Woods. Each investigator begins play in the main path.
No, oh, I thought this person's name was Nightmare Karen. It's Nightmare Caden.
So,
About to say, holy crap, Karen. Well,
I have set the rituals.
Each class, Karen.
No, it's an even. They even lose.
Twice as fast.
Oh no, be
the time.
would it not be the mega evolution of Karen? Because like Karen is the final evolved form of Susan and Linda. No, Becky and Linda. Sorry. Anyway, so I've set aside the ritual site and the Umdahoth card. They're out of play currently. So we now have to randomly select one of 4 encounter sets: the Agents of Yog Sothoth, Agents of Shub Niggurath, the Agents of Cthulhu, or the Agents...
Sorry, what did you just say, Ronzi?
Niggurath. I know what it sounds like, but it's not. Jesus Christ.
Uncle Ruckus comes alive right now.
Or the Agents of Hester.
My favorite character from that show, Uncle Ruckus.
So, I don't know which ones are which, so... If you can be sensible this time, Chris, pick one between 1, 2, 3, or 4.
4.
Okie dokie.
56.
Shush. So, I won't know what we have until we pull one of them, I guess.
Bonk.
Bonk.
75% complete.
Ooh. Thank you for the 10,000 points contributed to Halo Reach Lasso.
10,000.
Yeah, it tells me how much you've contributed in total.
Ah. I was about to say, did I do 10,000? Sweet, that should be almost done.
No. We also we've raised 39,000 points.
You only need 40, right?
50.
Oh, okay.
Huh? Wow, that viewer count. The viewers jumped up a little there. I can drop this because I don't need. Oh no, I still need that open. That's fine. So I'm still not finished reading what we're doing. Have you got no more points to contribute, Chris?
No, I still have plenty.
Fair enough. Because, I mean, Dead Cells is pretty fucking close. I think there's only like, what, 7,000 points are needed for that one? To finish it? We're still nowhere close to any of the sub-point goals, but hey-ho. Alright, so that's the encounter deck mode. And then check the number of names recorded under the cultists who got away in your campaign log. If there are exactly 0 names, no changes are made. If there are exactly 1 or 2 names, place 1 doom on agenda 1A. Unfortunately, there were 2 that got away, so we're already at 1 doom on the agenda. I need to add this part. I need to add a token to the Chaos pouch. We are adding the Elder God token. So that will be placed into the Chaos pouch. So there is no improprietary. Chaos pouch. In it went. Check the log. If it is past midnight, each player discards 2 cards, 2 random cards from his or her starting hand. It's not past midnight, so I don't need to do that. And check the campaign log. If the Ghoul Priest is still alive, shuffle it into the encounter deck. The Ghoul Priest is not still alive. It died. Alright, so now let's set up the investigators. As best we can. Let's put that up there. Put that up there. That can go there. Alright. It's Carolyn's deck. We just do on the screen, so we see shuffles, shuffle, 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 shuffle. Up there. Just shuffling things around so there's more room. Welcome to those of you in chat. Hope you're all having a very fine day today for this Friday. Obviously it's the start of the weekend. Celebrate good times. Come on.
Celebrate good times, come on.
DMCA! Who do we have who has joined the chat?
Why, it's your mama, Steve.
Why, it's your mama, Steve. Whoever you are, thank you very much for the views. And for the lurks. The lurks are good. Alright, so. Amanda started with a mental trauma. Everyone starts with 5 resource. Amanda gets a 6 card starting hand. And Carolyn gets 5. Now let's have a look and see what we have here. That's actually a really good start, I think. So I'm not going to mulligan Amanda's hand. Right, that's a weakness. I think it's put to one side. I'll draw another card. I'm going to mulligan 1 card for Carolyn.
Shit. You better. Oh, thank God.
Sure, I'll take those, that's fine. Alright, so we're good to, well, we're almost good to get started. Let us read some more lore.
Lore object.
Lore object. Fortunately, as no one can spam those yet, I can. That is not lore object. That unfortunately is a tier 2 emote, so hopefully if we get some more subscribers and we get up to 15, I will be able to move that into a tier 1. Hopefully. Anyway, the Arkham Woods. From interrogating members of the conspiracy within Arkham, you have learned that they are performing a rite of vengeance in response to the destruction of one of their master's lairs. You have entered the woods outside Arkham to try and stop them. The woods seem unnaturally cold and filled with a deathly silence. And then the act. The evidence you've gathered has led you to the woods south of Arkham, where you believe a ritual to summon a being called Umderhoth is about to take place. Stealing your resolve, you set forth deeper into the woods, hoping to find the site of this ritual. And we are required to have 3 times the number of investigators. Number of clues. So we need 6 clues, and the doom to advance is 4. There's already 1 doom on there, so we have 3 turns before the next agenda is revealed. So, it is the start of the game. So, in my opening hand, there was Death. The tarot card Death. So that is automatically played.
But and you die.
No, I get +1. Amanda gets +1 knowledge from having the Death tarot card. What we do is we start, because obviously of Amanda's special ability, we draw a card and we have to place a card underneath. So, I'm going to place Deduction beneath Amanda. So, we are at the main path. Hangman's Brook separates Uptown from the woods south of Arkham. Passing over a small bridge, you follow the main path deeper into the forest. So, the main path is connected to each other woods location. Action, resign. There is nothing more we can do to stop them. You flee from the woods, leaving Arkham to its grisly fate. So, and then all 4 have the same flavor text on its locked side. Growing up, you were always warned to stay out of the woods at night. Now you know why. Alright, there's no clues here. Who's going to go first? Play that, play that. 1, 2, 3.
There's going to be new Trials of Osiris armor.
Yeah, very nice. I don't really play Trials, but yeah, that's still pretty cool. Does it look any good, or have they not released any images for it?
No, I'll post the images right now. Give me a second.
Cool, cool.
$20 says the Titans looks like crap.
Well, they haven't posted full images of them. They're just like little previews, so you can only really see the head.
$20 says the Titans head looks like crap.
We're going to start with Carolyn.
I like the designs on it. I'm not sure about. There's like a weird part. We'll see in a second. I don't even know which. I'm just gonna post this in the other servers thing. I'll
Sure.
post it in the main one, I guess, because it's not really a meme. This is the hunter.
We're going to go with healing
Like a
words.
Sith.
This is the warlock.
So,
Titan is a plastic bag on the guy's head.
Dude, I would with my main glasses. That would be.
dear me. Alright, we're done with this.
So far doesn't look absolutely horrible, but the hunter still looks the best.
Well, yeah. They have fucking foot in the cape.
It looks like a fucking Sith Lord.
So, healing word. For 2, it has 3 charges.
If that's gonna be the color, I like the color. I like the cool patterns in the armor. I do not like the weird. If they took away that weird, like, upside down. I guess it looks like a horseshoe. If they took away the horseshoe from the Titan on the head, I would probably like the armor better.
They won't.
Of course they won't. They already made it now.
They'll increase it.
It looks like the shoulders aren't too large. I personally like large shoulders. But they do have giant knives sticking out of the shoulders. It looks like.
Jesus.
Giant knives are good.
Indeed.
Warlock? It looks like they're moderate. Doesn't- okay. Probably another, like, cloak thing, whatever. Robe.
There's a difference between a cloak and a robe.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to use 1 charge from... Oh, wait. Never mind. That was a waste. I thought it was horror.
Ah, this actually does. Somebody posted something.
Going... Going to play emergency cash. To gain 3 resources for Carolyn as the second action. Man, I really messed that up. For the third action, we will go to this woods location over here. Arkham Woods, unhollowed ground. Shroud of 4 to... excuse me. 2 clues. So, forced. When you enter this location, test willpower 4. If you fail, you take 1 damage and 1 horror. Okay. Morning, Glenatron. Welcome, welcome. How has your evening been? What do we pull out for the first token? Let's pull something good. I'm not committing anything to the tests. Come on. Delightful. Oh, why is it delightful? We ended up with -1. That's not great, but never mind. It is what it is. So we take 1 damage and 1 horror. Couldn't have been better. Just got back from Tesco's. So all of the fun then. And, well, that there is Carolyn's turn. Alright, let's pop 2 clues on there. So, there's 1. We move for 2. 3. Well, not even 3 because that's a fast action. Three then would just be a normal investigation. Yep. Alright, so first off, I'm going to pay 2 resources for the the Hawkeye folding camera. So after the last clue is discovered from your location, place 1 resource from the resource token pool on this card as evidence. Limited to once per game at each location. While Hawkeye camera has 1 or more evidence, you get +1 willpower. 2 or more, you get +1 knowledge. 3 or more, you gain +1 sanity. So that's the first action. The second action will be to move, and where should we move to? Let's go to this Arkham Woods, this section of the woods. So, the twisting paths. Forced. When you move out of this location, test knowledge 3. If you fail, cancel the effects of the move. This path seems to twist and turn upon itself, almost as if it were alive. And it also has, it's got a shroud value of 3, and it has 2 clues on it. So that was the second action. For the third action, I am going to play Working a Hunch for 2. Fast play only during your turn. Discover 1 clue at your location. Oh, broski, if you have any Runzios, please do consider donating them to the community challenge. Or one of the community challenges. To find them, down the bottom of the chat window, there's a little... Actually, I should probably say, are you on your laptop or are you on your phone at the moment? Oh, you've already done it. Fantastic. Thank you very much. We're now at 39,684 for Lasso. That's all I have, unfortunately. No, that's fair enough. That is fair enough. Thank you very much, though. So, it is a shroud value of 3. So, I'm not going to commit a card, but I have to commit the card that's underneath Amanda. So we're going to investigate normally. We already have a value of 3. Get the 1 from that. For 4. What does this even do? Oh, right. Damn it, I probably could have just saved that fast action. Never mind. And we got 0. So we succeeded. I probably should have just saved the fast action for another point. Never mind. So we gained the second clue. And that means that the Hawkeye camera came into effect. So we have +1 willpower. And that is turn. So, enemy phase. Okie dokie. So, the enemy phase. There are no enemies on the field, which is good. Upkeep. Reset. Flip all cards, that's fine. Nothing was exhausted, that's fine. Each investigator draws 1 card and gains 1 resource. 1, 2, 1, 2. So, hand size I believe is fine. 4, and I think this is 4 as well. Yep. So that's always good. Alright, next. Next round. So place 1 Doom on the agenda. Advanced Doom if the threshold is satisfied. It is not. Each investigator each investigator draws 1 card from the top of the encounter deck. So Amanda draws Grasping Hands. Revelation. Test feat. For each point you fail by, take 1 point of damage. Would this work? No. I that's fine, I will take that. Alright, so she's got 2, so the only thing that can help would be a +1 from this. +1. Fantastic. So we just succeed. I don't like that my luck is starting out strong. Carol... No, it doesn't, does it? Carolyn's is Frozen in Fear. Oh, feck. Frozen in Fear. Revelation. Put it Frozen in Fear into play in your threat area. The first time you perform one of the following actions: move, fight, evade. Each round it costs 1 additional action. Alright. So, I mean, that's fine. It could have been worse. Alright, so... I believe... I can fly. Woo! We pull this card. That is insanely not helpful. We discard deduction. And I'm gonna use it now. Obscuring studies will go under Amanda. So, for Amanda's first action, she's going to move to... Oh, we're going to attempt to move back to the main path. And we need to test we need to test knowledge. My knowledge is currently at 3. We will commit 1 card. The card that was underneath Amanda. And that's it. We pulled the skull. So, the skull's ability on this is -X. X is the number of monsters, the monster enemies in play. There are currently none. So, that's a good thing. Huggies? I think you're missing spaces there. I don't know who's chatting. Oh, Jesus Christ. Amanda hug and kiss. Yeah, okay. I see what you did there. Oh wait, we pulled the skull, and well, the obscure studies gives 3 question marks, so we'll put them on to knowledge. So yeah, that's an easy win. So we've made it out of the twisting paths. That was the first action. The second action will be heading over to the unhallowed ground. So, Force, when you enter, you need to test willpower 4. So once again, we will be applying the obscure studies. I don't think there's anything else I want to apply at this point, so that's fine. So, we pull another token, Chaos token. And we get... hang on a minute. I need to calculate things quickly. Oh, why am I calculating? There's no point in calculating. I didn't even know what I needed to succeed there. We had 3, 6 plus 1. Yeah, we passed that. Why was I even worried about trying to calculate that? I don't know. I'm losing my mind. DMC aid. Alright. So that was the second action. For the third action, we are going to investigate. There's a shroud value of 4. I'm going to use Practice Makes Perfect for 1 resource. I search the top 9 cards of my deck for a practiced skill card, and I commit it to the test. I shuffle the remaining cards back into my deck. After the skill test, if it was successful, add the skill card to your hand instead of discarding it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Angry Wookiee away.
Oh, that's good. There was fucking amnesia. Plan of action, I think. So we're going to commit plan of action. And then obviously the card that is underneath there, Obscure Studies, that will automatically get added. And am I putting any other cards from my hand under? No, probably not. That's fine. So we currently are going 3 against 4, so we need +1 from this. Well, I mean, we've got 3 from there, we've got 4 from there, we've got 5 from what I've got down there, so it's currently 8 against 4. Yep, -2. So the -2 cancels out plan of action, because if this skill test is during or after the 3rd action of this turn, plan of action gains might and knowledge, and it already had a question mark, so that's 2, so it cancels that out. And Obscure Studies has 3 plus the 3 that we have, 1 from death and 2 from base, gives us 6. So we succeed in gaining another clue. And because of that, well, that goes back under Amanda, and plan of action goes into our hands instead of on the discard. Fantastic. So that was Amanda's 3 actions. Now it is time for Carolyn. For a cost of 2, Amanda is going to play the fast card, Working a Hunch, which pulls the investigate the tokens or the clues. So that's the final clue from that location. So the folding eye camera gains another charge. Or the Hawkeye folding camera gains another charge, so I now have +1 willpower and +1 knowledge, which is very good. Is nice. For the first action, I'm going to use Healing Words this time and heal the 1 damage from Carolyn. And then we're going to try and... Well, then we are going to move to the main path, and that's going to cost my last 2 actions because of Frozen in Fear. As it's the end of my turn, I'm going to test Frozen in Fear. Against willpower of 3, we have a willpower of 3 base. I'm not going to use anything else. So we want a 0 ideally. That'll do. Skulls. Skulls is minus X. X is the number of monsters in play. There are no monsters, so that's fine. So we are no longer frozen in fear. So we're not doing too badly. He says, we've already got 4 clues. Indeed. Sad face. We got 4 clues. We are half, or well, 2/3. Well, the 3/4 of the way through the. Sorry, the 3/4 of the way through the first agenda. But we've got 2 more locations to check. We need to try and grab some more clues. That does remind me. I forget. There's been a few turns. Fit page, please, because you're just being annoying at the moment. Advancing the Act Deck. The Act Deck represents Oh, okay. So we can advance it at any time during any investigator's turn. That is fine. That's why I wanted to check for the act. Some of them require you to use actions, some of them don't. I'm fine with this. So, enemy phase, there are no enemies. Thank the lords. So, reset, flip, exhausted cards, that's fine. Gain a resource, gain a card. Resource and card. Occult invocation, nice. And drawn to the flame. Check your hand limits for, I think this is probably at 5 now. Yep. Alright. Place 1 Doom on the agenda. Amanda draws Umdahoth's Wrath. Test willpower 5. For each point you fail by, you must either choose one, choose and discard a card from your hand, or take 1 damage and 1 horror. Alright, so we will be committing Obscure Studies, as that hasn't been removed yet. Might be okay, actually. Because we're already at 3. With the plus 3 from that is 6. For testing 5. So the odds still are in our favour. In theory, anyway. -1. And I will say, well, that's 3, 4, 5, 6. Minus the 1 is 5. Yeah, we're good. Just. Just about. And then for Carolyn, we pull Spawn a Cultist. Any empty location. After it enters play, place 1 Doom on it. Well, we now have an enemy on the field.
Run, run.
We must kill it. So. This is fine. This is fine. I mean, Doom's going to advance next turn anyway. It's possibly worth just leaving it. But I don't think I will. I think I will just go and get rid of it. Somehow. Oh wait, that's the wrong character that's there. Damn it. Get it right. Oh, that needs to go back in the Chaos pouch, thank you very much. So. The next... So it's the Investigator's phase. So we draw a card for Amanda. And we discard the card underneath Amanda. Bye signature card. I'm going to place Prophecy underneath. Okay, so... One... Oh, right, yeah, so you have to have found... So do those two don't even connect to each other? That's fucking hilarious. So the woods do kind of like connect with each other if you need to get around them. But Carolyn, you are going to go to this Arkham Woods with the Acolyte in. And that is... Aha, very nice. Arkham Woods. The location is investigated using willpower instead, or the willpower skill instead of the skill indicated by the investigation attempt. A house that waits at the edge of the trail, covered in vines. Inside, the walls and floors are bloodstained and littered with dirt, mud, and discarded bones. It also has 2 clues. Right, okay, so we are just going to attack the thing normally for our first action. Or for our second action, sorry, because we already moved once. So we have a fight of 2 against their fights of 3, so we need +1 or the auto success, the Elder Sign. We haven't seen the Elder Sign yet today. That is not boding well. That was the Elder Sign. We pulled the auto success token. So, we get the +1, so we kill the cultist. I don't like that. My luck has been too good. So, you may heal 1 horror from an investigator or ally at your location. So that would be me. I'm going to heal the 1 horror. After one of your card effects heals... well, that technically was a card effect because it was an effect on a card. Heals 1 horror from an investigator or ally asset. The healed card's controller gains +1 resource. So, for my third and final action, I'm just going to do a normal investigation. And that there is 2 against base 4. Oh wait, no, 3 because of the location. We have to test using willpower instead of knowledge. So let's pull out -1. So we're still successful, we gain that. That's fine. Alright, fantastic. So, because... so that there is... Carolyn's turn. Done. So, for the first action for Amanda, we are going... 1, 2... 3. Yeah. No. Yes. Yes, we'll do that. So Amanda is going to come over to Arkham Woods because they're connected now. She is going to investigate this place just the same. We've got Prophecy, which gets added. I'm not adding anything else. -1. So we gain, because there's 3 doom, it gains an extra question mark, so there are 2 question marks. We already have a count of 3 willpower, so that's 5 willpower. -1 is 4. We succeed. We gain the final clue, and that's the final point on the camera, giving her +1 sanity as well. So that was the second action of the turn. And nope, no, it's the wrong set. For her last action, I'm actually just going to draw a card. Nice, okay. I need to try and get Alita in hand. Alright, so enemies. There are no enemies. That's fine. So next, Upkeep. Yep, reset actions, flip exhausted, already all exhausted cards. Investigators gain a resource and draw a card. Manual dexterity. And returns Stuart Wilson. Check hand size 2, 4, 5. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That is also fine. Okay. In pretty good shape. Not anymore. So, 1 Doom on the agenda. Agenda advances. Throughout the woods, a shrieking cry echoes from somewhere deep in the forest. A score of hideous voices answer the call, inhuman as the baying of hounds, yet articulate, repeating a singular name. Umdahoth, Umdahoth, Umdahoth. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck and discard cards from the top until a monster enemy is discarded. Spawn that enemy at the main path, then place 1 Doom on that enemy. Good job I didn't go back to the main path. Okie dokie, let's see what happens now. Discard cards until... Oh, there we go, monster. Goat spawn. Hunter retaliates. Force. When Ghost Spawn is defeated, each investigator at this location takes 1 horror. Ouch. That thing's gonna hurt. Okay. But we're not done yet. So, that there is dealt with. Put that over there. So, the ritual begins. Umdahoth, Umdahoth, Umdahoth. The chanting builds in intensity, echoing into the cold air of the night. The sparse clouds in the sky coalesce above the Arkham woods, blotting out the faint light of the stars. Each enemy gains +1 fight and +1 evade. That is not fun. That is not fun in the slightest. Okay. So, Amanda draws the first card. Oh look, another Acolyte. Place him over here. Place him so you can actually see him. And he gains a Doom. This is bad. We're already up at 2 Doom. The current agenda has 5 Doom for the threshold. Carolyn pulls Order of the Wizard. Any empty location. So, or Wizard of the Order. So, force at the end of the Mythos phase, place 1 Doom on the Wizard of the Order. Great, it's the end of the Mythos phase. Oh, look, that has gone to shit. And this has gone to shit fast.
Doesn't it always?
Oh yeah, pretty much. And that's just great, isn't it? Oh, that's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Discard the card underneath Prophecy. And what are we going to put underneath Prophecy instead? I mean, under there instead. We could put another Prophecy underneath her. That's actually helpful. So there's 3 Doom currently on the field. Right, so who's going to go first? Amanda's going to go first. Go up to... No, we play... Right. Play lead. We pulled Lita, which is actually really helpful. If we play Lita... We go up. We attack. Yeah. Yep, that's what we do. So, we're going to play Lita Chandler. For the first action. Second action is going up to the main path. The third action is to kill the goat spawn. And to kill the goat spawn, so we're already doing +1 damage. So it's currently got... I've got 3 strength for 5 against its 4. But I don't have enough damage currently to kill it. So we'll apply that. No. Will we? Will we apply that one? Yeah, we will apply that one. Apply that one, and we'll apply that as well. So we're... Oh, and yeah, prophecy goes underneath. So we're currently winning, so long as we don't get a bad pull. +1. So prophecy gave me 2 question marks, which are going to go to fight. So we've already passed that. Stunning blow gives me +1. And we're using manual dexterity, but that doesn't actually add anything. But if it's a successful thing, we draw a card. So that's fine. Frick, it's amnesia. At least it's out the way. At least it's out the way. That is not helpful, but it's not bad. So we do 1 damage. Lita does +1 damage, and vicious blow gives me +1 damage as well. So that's 3 damage. That's enough to kill the goat spawn. So when goat spawn is defeated, each investigator at this location takes 1 horror. So Amanda has taken a horror. Alright, so vicious blow and manual dexterity get discarded. Prophecy goes underneath. And due to amnesia, we discard down to 1 card in hand. Alright. Gonna get rid of plan of action, fingerprint kit, and emergency cash. Leaving 1 card in hand. That was the 3rd action for the turn. So, next. How much HP? You have 2 HP over there. We're going to get rid of that wizard of the order. So, from the Arkham Woods, we're going to go back to... Or from the old house, we're going to go back to the unholy ground. It does mean we have to take... we're forced to test willpower 4 to take 1 damage and 1 horror. Alright, I'm going to commit 1 card. Indeed. So my willpower is 3. This isn't good, so we kind of need a good pull here. Zero. That's fine, we pulled 0, and using Drawn to the Flame, that gives me 1 to it, so that is enough to succeed. Then we're going to... I'm going to... For the first action, or second action, I'm going to pay 2. And I'm going to use the fight spell. Spectral Razor. Add my willpower to this, to my attack ready before this attack. Immediately before this attack, you may engage the attacked enemy. This deals +1 damage. This attack deals +1 damage, +2 instead if it is a non-elite enemy. This is the best thing that I can do. I need to try and kill this quick. So it's currently 5 against my 2, against my 5. So it's currently even, so that's not great. Isn't great odds. Zero. I mean, come on, luck. When are you going to turn? So that there is actually killing it. So that's second action. What's the third action going to be? So we need to try and get to that acolyte and get rid of him as well. But we've kind of stabilized for a bit. Let's move back to the main path. Do we want to advance the act now? That might be a good idea. I don't know. Fuck it, let's do it. So, spending all of the clues we have gained. We're advancing the act. So, scattered throughout the forests, you have seen glyphs and arcane sigils in various places, etched into the bark of a tree, carved upon the face of a stones, and dripped in blood upon the ground. Though you cannot decipher these glyphs, you notice that most of them tend to face south. Following these signs leads you by twisting and turns towards a cave in the darkest and coldest part of the forest. As you advance, shadowy figures emerge from the trees, blocking your only path to the cave. Put the ritual site into play if it is not already in play. Ritual sites. So, cave. The large central chamber of a cold, dark cavern, adorned with arcane markings and dimly lit by candlelights. Search the collection for cards for each enemy recorded in your campaign under cultists who got away, and spawn these at the main enemies at the main path. Shit. Oh, I knew this was coming. So Peter Warren and Herman Collins. And I can go over there. So, into the darkness. The remaining cultists have followed you into the woods to try and stop you. And now they block your path to the objective. They stand ominously beneath the overhanging trees, silent sentinels in the night. You must defeat them or sneak past if you are to gain access to the site of their ritual. If an investigator enters the ritual site, advance. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Ooh. Alright. So that there is turn. Because that was my third action? Yes. 1, 2, 3. So, enemy phase. Well, there is no hunters, and none of the enemies are engaged. Alright, ready. Yep, everything is fine. Gain a resource and gain a card. Ooh, we got another vicious blow, nice. And... oh, shit. Kleptomania. Alright. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Alright, so, round end. So, place 1 Doom on the agenda. Not advancing, so Amanda pulls the top card. Rotting Remains. Test willpower 3 for each point you fail by, take 1 horror. So we're committing the card underneath. We're testing willpower, so I'm already at 3. So we're even, currently. Oh dear me. Can't believe I pulled Kleptomania. That is annoying. Zero! And we get +1 from Prophecy, as there's not enough Doom on the table anymore. So we pass Rotting Remains. Just. I'm waiting for that to. I'm waiting for it to drop. I'm just waiting for it. My luck is bound to change. Carolyn. Oh my Jesus Christ. Goat Spawn, Hunter, Retaliate, Force. When the Goat Spawn is defeated, each investigator at a location takes 1 horror. Okay, well that there goes into Carolyn's threat area. Shite. Scheißen. That's not great. If only I can kill it. I might be able to. Alright, so. Player's turn. So we draw 1 card. Ooh. So we discard Prophecy. And I'm going to be placing Vicious Blow underneath. So, we need to kill the goat spawn. How are we going to kill the goat spawn? One. 2. Do 1, we draw 1, 2, and then 3. That would be able to kill the goats. Oh no, because we've got that. No, that's fine. So yeah, 3. Alright, so first things first, we're going to pay 2 to play the Universal Solvent. It has 4 supplies on it. For my second action, I'm going to play the spell Occult Evocation for 2. I've got nothing to discard, but Vicious Blow will get applied. So we're using Knowledge, which currently is at 4 against 4 fights, so we're even. So let's see what damage we can do here. Freaking kleptomania. Ay ay ay. La Zero! Jesus Christ. Alright. Thank you, phone. So we got +1 damage from Vicious Blow, +1 from Lita, 1 normally. 4 against the 4 is enough to actually damage it, so we kill the goat spawn. But it does cause everyone here to take a point of sanity damage. That gets discarded. That goes under there. And then... Whoa, 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 what's going on? Thank you very much for the host, Bolties. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And welcome. I don't know what was going on there. There's a beep. It meant something, I just lost where I was looking. You've also contributed to the lasso attempt. Thank you very much. Hello.
What are we at now?
We are... She's contributed 2,530, so I'm not sure how much she was able to contribute that time. Yep, we're at 40,343. So we are now over 80% of the way through. How are you doing today, Bolties? It is going very well, thank you. I have had surprising amount of luck so far.
That'll change.
Oh yeah, I'm imagining it will. So, what we're going to do is we're going to be using the... A little tired today, mostly relaxing on the sofa, watching the movie Big. And that's fair, that's fair. And it is the weekend, may as well relax as much as you can, right? We're going to be using the Universal Solvent. So using 1 supply from that. We're going to be spending 1 supply. Choose a non-elite. Oh, Peter Warren is non-elite. Enemy at your location and test Knowledge X. X, where X is 1 more than the enemy's remaining health. If you succeed, the enemy is defeated. Does not provoke an attack of opportunity. So we're testing against 4. My willpower, or my knowledge, is 4. That's good. So we're still running even, so it's still not great. And somehow we're still pulling well. I don't know how this is happening. I'm gonna take it. So that's Peter Warren defeated, and he actually goes to the victory display pile as he has victory points. So we'll put him there. Okay. Okay. So, for the... that was my third action. Ooh. Yeah, we are getting closer, bro. So, first thing, I need to get rid of this kleptomania. So we're going to steal the universal solvent. Whoop. That means we can put kleptomania back into my deck. Oh, no, you meant I'm getting closer to the camera. Yeah, I mean, that's bound to happen. I will flitter between being backwards and forwards depending on how my back is feeling. Alright. The next thing is I'm going to try and get rid of him. So that was one action. Second action, I'm going to draw a card. Oh no, I want that. Because that is insanely helpful. Alright. So if we end up just summoning him instead, what can that do for us? So that'll be 1 damage, that'll be 2 damage from Lita. It has 4 HP. Alright, let's... No. Because that puts another weakness in my deck. That's not gonna be... No, but that is still... He's still gonna be helpful. He's gonna be helpful. Alright. Play the Spectral Hound. Well, I'm gonna play the Summoned Hound for 3. So, as an additional cost of playing Summon Hound, you must search your deck for for your bonded cards for 1 copy of the Unbound Beasts and shuffle it into your deck. During your turn, except during an action, exhaust, summon hound, investigate, fight, either attack with a base skill of might 5 or investigate with a base skill of knowledge 5. Well, we're going to fight. We're going to attack the Undertaker. He is running fights of 4 against my fights of 5. Yeah, I can only commit the card underneath Amanda during her own tests, so yeah, we're doing what we can. -1. Well, we pulled a negative, but that still puts me at 4, so that's still enough to win. It's not good luck, it's not bad luck. So 1 damage, 2 damage. Alright. So, we're now into the enemy phase. Well, none of the enemies are actually engaged, that's a good thing. None of them are hunters either, I don't believe. Nope. That's fine. Upkeep. Ready, all cards and everything like that. Gain a resource and draw a card. Oh, we got Whitney Green. Oh, Whitson Green. Just need to get the resources to be able to use her. And we got the fingerprint kit. Okay. So we place 1 Doom up on here. So we're at 3 of 5. 2 more turns, in theory. Ah, we pulled the Ghoul Minion. That is unhelpful. And then Carolyn pulls Dissonant Voices. I may not play asset or events. Great. Alright. So, new round. We draw 1 card. God. None of those are helpful. They're not helpful at all. Alright. And I'm gonna place Flashlight under there. Jesus Christ. Alright. Where do we start? Let's start by using the Universal Solvent on Herman Collins. So that costs 1 resource, 1 supply, and it's testing book, which my current book is 4. I'll commit 1 card. Against a test of 3. -1. And I get an extra +1 there. That's great. So we've managed to successfully use the Universal Solvent to basically dissolve 2 cultists. And that's another victory point as well. That can be discarded over here. Alright. for my second action, we're going to head into the ritual site with Carolyn. So, forced. At the end of the round, if there are fewer than 2 clues per investigator on ritual site, add clues to it until it has 2 clues per investigator on it. So it already has 4 clues, starting at 1, 2, 3, 4. Has a test of 3, and I've literally gotten rid of my fingerprint kit. God damn it. Alright, that's fine. So we've managed to get into the ritual site, so we advance the act. When you enter the cave, the air grows cold, and your nostrils are assaulted by the pungent smell of blood and rot. Shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter deck. Discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until 1 enemy is discarded. 2 enemies instead if there are 3 or more players in the game. Spawn each discarded enemy at the ritual site. God damn it. So there. How many times are they gonna frickin' make me reshuffle this bloody encounter deck? So until an enemy was discarded, right? First one, nope. Second one. Fine, a ghoul minion. Whatever. Disrupting the ritual. The site of the cult's ritual is inside a large cavern in the dark corner of the woods. In the center of the chamber is a candlelit circle marked by rocks and ancient and arcane runes. Spend one clue. Test willpower or speed 3. If you succeed, place 1 clue on this act. If there are 2 clues per investigator on this act, advance. And we've spawned a ghoul minion here. So, that was my third action. So for the final one, I'm going to use the Summoned Hounds ability. Quick ability to attack the ghoul minion. It's attacking on 5 against its 3. -1. I mean, we're pulling minuses at the very least, but so that's still 1 point of damage though. Okay. So it is now Amanda's turn. So Amanda is going to attack, because that's all that we can do. So, first attempt, we're 3 against 3, I believe. So this is not potentially good. And it's 0. So that actually is good. Lita gives us the +1 to give me the fight of 3 from our base 2. And she also deals 1 extra damage, so that kills the ghoul minion. So that's the first action. So, I want to be able to summon Witten Green. So I can try and find that bow. Not that I'd be able to use it. Do we just move and attack again to get rid of the ghoul minion, or do we move and investigate? Or do we go down to the forest and attack and give us another turn? Maybe we get rid of the cultist, or the acolyte. That might be a better move at this point. So let's move down to this forest. Yay, Arkham Woods. And it is a quiet glade. I can heal 1 horror or damage, limit once per turn. That's actually very good. So that's my second action, and for my third, I'm going to get rid of that acolyte right now. Oh, that's annoying though. Only 1 thing is going to be able to save me here, and that is a +1. Oh, -1. Bear with me one moment. He's not a retaliate, so I don't take any damage from him, but that's not helpful because he's staying around on the field. But we're at least there and we can deal with him. So we'll just leave that up there and we'll just pull from it. What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? What, we can't do anything. Well, it's the end of the turn. What am I talking about? Alright, so enemies. None of the enemies are engaged, which is good. None of them are hunters, which is also good. So refresh, gain a resource, gain a card. Dr. Millen Christopher. What'd you do? Alright, yeah, that's fine. After you successfully investigate, right? Yep. And you pull Scene of the Crime. Ooh, that's actually really helpful. Was that? Is it at the end of the round? Okay. Dissonant Voices gets discarded as at the end of the round. The hand sides are fine. Great. So, place 1 Doom. Ugh, this is bad because there are 3 cards in the deck that can really screw me over here. Amanda. Underhalter's Wrath. Test willpower of 5. For each point you fail by, you must choose either discard a card from your hand or take 1 damage and 1 horror. Alright. So, it said willpower of 5, right? My willpower is not great. My willpower is so not great. My willpower is 3. Oh, Jesus Christ. I am going to fail this if I don't commit a card. And even then, I need the +1 to even, like, succeed at this. I might just be taking the loss here. Zero. That's not helpful. I got +1 from Wit and Green. I wasn't going to be able to use her, unfortunately. So that's 3. That's 4. Yeah, there was nothing I could do with that. So I'm gonna have to discard Dr. Millen. So I don't really want to take the damage. And Carolyn pulls... Oh, Jesus Christ, the goat spawn. That's not helpful, game. That is not helpful at all. Alright. Draw a card. Perception, okay. Discard a card, place a card underneath. It's not like I have any hand, though. If I attack... That's 1. 2 gets me back, 3 gets me in here. That would be enough. I'm gonna have to forego the I have to forego the healing in the woods. Alright. Alright, we're attacking. I'm committing perception. Not that it's actually really going to help with any stats, but the extra card will be helpful. Only one thing can help here. Oh no, what am I talking about? Only one thing can help. No, one. It's fine. I 0 or +1 would have helped. Would have been fine. Zeros would have been fine. But we got +1. Miraculously. Alright, perception goes back under, but I do get to draw a card. That there was the main thing from this. Great, take the initiative. That can be used next round. Second... Alright, so yeah, you're dead. That gives me at least one... That gives me one more turn at the very least. Second action is move to the main path. Third action is to join at the ritual site. There, done. Alright. First things first. I'm going to spend 2 to play Scene of the Crime. Play only as your first action. Discover 1 clue at your location. 2 clues instead if there is an enemy at that location. This attack does not provoke an attack of opportunity. That's great. We've got 2 clues already. That's a good start. Right. What do we pull? Okay, then let's take the initiative. That's not going to help. So for my second action... Oop. Shush. We're going to attack the goat spawn. And what that means...
I will return momentarily.
Okie dokie. So, we got 1 damage. We're going to be using the summoned hound to do it, so this is our free action. So we're attacking with 5 plus 1 from Lita is 6. We're obviously attacking the goat spawn. We pulled 0. That's good. But that's still only 2 damage. Alright, you move out the way because I'm just going to get confused. For my second action, I'm going to use the universal solvents on the goat spawn. So we're testing knowledge X, where X is 1 more than the enemy's remaining health. So it's knowledge 2. My knowledge is 4. Do I have anything in hand that can help? Not really. But we once again pull 0. The luck has been amazing. So that kills the goat spawn. But, once again, when the goat spawn is defeated, each investigator at this location takes 1 horror. Lita's not looking so great. But she is a bullet. She's a damage sponge for Amanda. That's the main thing. Oh, dear me. But welcome to everyone who is joining. Just a quick reminder, if you are able to, please do consider dropping those passive Ronzios. Ronzinios. I can't even remember the name of my own currency. It's great. Ronzinios. You can spend your hard-earned Ronzinios by watching this channel, just by clicking on that, clicking on the little icon down in the bottom left by the chat window, and donating what points you have left, what you have accrued, to one of the community challenges. You can contribute up to 2,000 a day to to all 3 of them, in fact. So it doesn't even have to be to 1. So throwing those on there will basically either provide enjoyment or suffering, depending on what it is. The current ones we have is Halo Reach Lasso attempt, we have a Yakuza Kiwami attempt, and we also have Dead Cells against Chat. The Halo Reach and the Dead Cells are going to be torment for me. Well, the Yakuza one is going to be pure bliss because it's Yakuza. So please do pick whichever one you deem. But we have one final action left to take. Do we want to use the universal solvent? We probably should get rid of all the enemies regardless. I want to. I'm no the universals. We use the universal solvent because if we can use an attack elsewhere that's better. We'll use up the final charge of the universal solvent. And we're testing the same again. It is knowledge 4 against skill test of 2. And we pulled -1 this time. It still gives us a test of 3, so we have killed the ghoul minion. Just adding more things back into the deck. That's great. That was my third action, though. So, spend 1 clue, test willpower 3 or speed 3. If successful, you place 1 clue on the act. Okay, and how many do we need? 2 clues per investigator. So we need 4 clues on there to advance. We've got some time. Alright. So I've got 2 clues already. If I use 2 actions to put those on, if we get lucky, we can finish this next turn. If. And that'll be a bloody quick stream as well. for Arkham anyway. Most of my Arkhams go for like 5 hours. 4 or 5 hours. I'll be pleased with that. Let me see. What can we do? What should we do? Well, that was it. We're done with the turn, actually. So, enemies? No, there are no enemies. Good. Refresh cards. Gain a resource. Draw a card. I mean, drawing a card... Anytime you draw a card, things can go horribly wrong. We got a second take the initiative. That's always good. That actually is helpful. And, ooh, we got the Book of Psalms. Alright. Alright. This is good. We got some good news. But we do have to apply Doom to the agenda. The first card we draw is the Wizard of the Order. He'll go here. At the end of the mythos, he gets a Doom. Don't be. Alright, Rotting Remains. Test willpower 3. For every point you fail by, you take 1 horror. Do you have anything that can help here? I mean, where's your willpower? We're running on a base of 3. Sorry, Wilson, I don't think you're going to get played at this point, so we're going to commit 2 cards. Is there anything in... No, don't want to do that. So, we're testing 3 against 3. Skull. So, Skull is X if they're... minus X. X is the number of monster enemies in play. We have no monster enemies. That's 0. So we've used the Kerosene and we've used Sergeant Wilson, which gives me an extra +2, which takes me to 5. But it's fine this time. Okay. So, is this the beginning of the end? Let's see. So it's the new round. Oh wait, new round. Yeah, the end of the mythos. So the Wizard of the Cultist gains a Doom token. We draw a card. Ah, that's bad. That's very bad. That is the worst. Okay. Whispers from the Deep. So we discard Perception. And it has to be Whispers of the Deep. This skill icon subtracts from your skill value instead of adding to it. Forced. When I'm choosing card, it has to be placed under there. Alright, well, at least that there is her second weakness. Once that's done, that's done. That's it. We're done with the weaknesses for her deck until it cycles round again. Because we've got to take the initiatives. Oh, right. That there went back up to 4, didn't it? I forgot about that. End of the round. Last round, it was going to go back up to 4. Alright. Alright. We can still do this. We can still do this. So, first off, we're going to investigate to get one of those clues.
So for now.
What was that, Davis? Did you say?
So for now.
Oh, peace out for now? Alright, man. Thanks for stopping by. Take it easy, my friend.
Yep.
Okay, so... how will we... Right, so... Investigating. For 3, we have... A strength value of 3. We are running at 4. We've got -1 for the... frickin' weakness card. And we pull 0. Jesus. So take the initiative. 1, 2, 3. -1 is 2, plus the 4 we already have. We've gained the clue. So you go back under there. You go back in there. So, spend 1 clue. Test willpower 3 or speed 3. So what is... Oh, well, willpower is my highest, and that there would be 3. We get +2 from that is 5. -1 from that is 4. Alright, that's fine. So we're going to spend 1 clue. Put it in the middle so we've spent it. We're testing willpower. Place 1 card, and I'm using the other take the initiative. And we can have -1, that's fine. Jesus. -1. So that's already down to 1 because we've already taken an action. That -1 takes it down to 1. That -1 cancels it. So they're all cancelled out. So it's just what's left when we have here, which is 3. So we are able to place this on disrupting the ritual. Oh, alright. And for my 3rd action, put that back in there. 3rd action will just be to draw a card. We need to get my hand size back up. Logical reasoning. Play if you only have at least 1 clue. Choose and investigate your location. The investigator heals 2 horror or discards a terror from his or her threat area. Alright, that's fine. Alright. So we don't have enough to finish, but we have the summoned hound. He can investigate as well for a free action, and he investigates on a base of 5. Uh, 5 against 3, so -2. 0. That's good. We've gained another clue. We've got all the clues we need. Right, let's start trying to put them up there. So we're spending 1 clue. We can test willpower, which is evens, or we can test feet. I'm going to commit 1 card. I'm going to be using feet for this one. Jesus Christ, 0 again. I'm going to shake the bag up because I'm putting the 0 far too many times. And honestly, I'm going in there and I'm like twirling the things around. We'll go in, we'll just shake it around. But 0 for 2. We've got 2 more for manual dexterity. Committing it to the test, and it wins. We gain another. We get to draw a card. Oh, sweet, sweet. That might be better. Yeah. All right. Pop that in there. So, for a cost of 1, I'm going to use the card we just got, which is Mind Over Matter, fast. Play only during your turn. Cost of 1. Until the end of the round, you may use your knowledge instead of your fight or your speed. That was a great draw. That was a fantastic draw. That's not going to be helpful at this point now. So, going to spend another clue. And we're going to be testing feet again. We're currently running 4. We're currently running 4s. Alright, no, so I was going to shake this. So, they're all muddled up. Got no idea what's coming. We'll go with this token. Tome, what's that? -3. If there is a monster at your location, take 1 damage. There's no monsters, but -3 is not good. So we've wasted that. Alright. Alright, we'll try again. Hopefully this doesn't screw us over. We're testing. We're testing. We're testing. We're testing. We're gonna go with speed again. We're gonna go with speed. -2. Shit. Place 1 doom on the nearest enemy. Ah. Alright. Damn it. That's not good. That's not good at all. Ah. Okay. Fine. Sure. Monsters. No. That's fine. He can stay there. He's not doing anything. He's not harming anyone. Refresh. Resource. Resource. Card. Cool. Card. Fantastic. Not helpful in the slightest. Okay, new round. Doom on the agenda. Doom advances because there is more than enough Doom to meet the thresholds. Doom from every card goes. So, agenda. A dark presence approaches, and you are assaulted by invisible pressure that brings you to your knees. A terrible force threatens to invade your mind and soul, and your throat clenches and your eyes water as the sensation burns through you. In player order, each investigator must test Willpower 6. Each investigator who fails searches the collection for a random basic weakness and adds it to his or her hand. Alright, chap. She's already running at -1. 3. Down to 2. Alright. Alright. You're running on 3. That takes you to 6. That is -1. So, what does that give? That'll give us 5. So the only thing that can save us will be +1. And for Carolyn, there is no saving at all. All right. We've still got time. But I'm gonna try and not get any more weaknesses in Amanda. I also might be able to save it with Carolyn, but it's a huge long shot. I mean, is it worth it? Is it worth it? No, it's not. I might as well I might just take the L here. On both, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna take the L here. I think there's nothing I can do. Yeah. Okay. There's no monster at the location. Basic weakness, and then for Carolyn, zero. Yeah. All right. Both fail. All right. Give me one moment. I need to find my weakness cards. I didn't anticipate this. So, while I'm doing this chat, I need 2 people in chat to give me a number. And I don't even know how many cards I've got, so let me just give me a moment. I'll find them. I'm going to be needing 2 people in chat to give me a number. I will tell you what numbers to give in a moment, but 2 of you will need to be calling out a number for me. Alright, you're not in this one. Here they are. Alright, and none of those. Okay, so are these all basics? These better all be basics. Yep, they are. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. Okay, so I need someone in chat. Well, we need two numbers. Two numbers between the numbers of 1 and 55, please. So I'll give you a couple of seconds. $17, okay. And one more number, please, from someone else. You wasted your shot, Glenn. Yeah, we've lost Davis, and I have my good luck has stopped. I am now applying 2 basic weaknesses to each player's hand.
Lucky you.
Oh yeah. Glenn's already called out the first one. I just need someone else in chat to throw out another number between 1 and 55. Well, 1 and 54 now, because Glenn has picked 17. 56, you son of a bitch. There isn't 56 cards in this current deck. Fifth, 52. Alright. So the 17th card will go into Amanda's hand. And then we'll shuffle again, and then the 52nd card will go into Carolyn's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And lucky 17 is Hypochondria. After you take 1 or more damage, take 1 direct horror. 2 actions discards Hypochondria. Okay. Yeah, 3 cards from the bottom. Or the 3rd card from the bottom. Let's see how badly this one screws me over. I need to get rid of Hypochondria. Oh no, I think I can survive Hypochondria for the moment. Alright. 1, 2, and then it would be this one. So, the 13th Vision. Oh my god. Alright. Investigators at your location fail ties during skill tests. 2 actions to discard the 13th Vision. Ouch! Man, that sucks. The community made an evil card. Though that is actually a fairly balanced card, to be honest.
How evil? How evil?
I just told you how evil.
I was hacking something up. I had to take my headset off.
Oh, okay. So it's the 13th Vision. You put it into your threat area. So investigators at your location fail ties during skill tests. I don't like that. And it costs 2 actions to get rid of. Alright. I can go over there. Oh right, and you had hypochondria, didn't you? Hypochondria is a fear of blood, isn't it?
No, a hypochondriac is someone who is.
Oh.
Like they constantly believe they're sick when they're not.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Hemoglobophobia.
Oh, okay. Yeah. But it's saying it's hypochondria here, and it's like they're washing blood off their hands all the time, and they're taking horror for it. Oh man. All right. This is bad. This is not good. It's not bad, but it's not good. Alright. And the final agenda. The world begins to shift and change as the ritual nears its conclusion. The air grows chilly, and the entire forest is covered in a layer of rime. Or ream, even, sorry. The trees bend unnaturally, and their shadows lengthen into weird shapes. Forced, when this agenda advances, if the investigators are on Act 1, put the set-aside ritual site into play there and spawn the set-aside Umdagoth there. If investigators are at Act 2, discard all enemies at the ritual site and spawn the set-aside Umdagoth there. So, I've still got 5 turns. 4 turns because of the frickin' cultist. I really wanted to finish that last round. I didn't want those, but oh well, never mind. Shite happens. Alright, yeah, and this gains 2 more things. Amanda draws a card. Ah! Frig. There we go. Ancient Evils. Place 1 doom on the current agenda. This can cause the current agenda to advance. Carolyn pulls 8 cultists. Goes there. It gains a doom. Oh, this is just right royally rocketed things up. And Wizard of the Order gains 1. So we're already at 3 doom of 5. Okay. Alright. We can still do this, it's fine. Draw 1 card. Magnifying glass. Okay. Sure. You have to place a card underneath. Alright, I'm going to place Logical Reasoning under. Alright. What can we do? What can we do? If we use 2 actions to discard Hypochondria. No, I'm going to leave Hypochondria. I'm fine with Hypochondria for the moment. So, as a fast action, I'm going to play magnifying glass. So I'm going to try and grab a clue. So that there is, do that so I'm not stretching over, 3 against 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't want to be stretching, so 0. Great. Alright, we were committing that, but that doesn't matter anyway, it's an event card. So we've gained 1 clue. So, I'm going to test. I'm going to spend this 1 clue that we just got and try and put it onto the Disrupting the Ritual. And we're going to be testing willpower. So we're going to commit the 1 card under Amanda. And I'm going to commit the 1 card I'm holding as well. So that's 3 again, plus whatever I've got there against 3. And 0. And the 3s. Okay, 3 with that. That's fine. We're fine. We've got that on there. So that's 3. For my final action, oh wait, why did I do that? That goes underneath Amanda. What am I talking about? I'm gonna draw a card. Guts. That would have been helpful. Alright. Okay. First action. Free action. Summon Hound is going to use its ability to hunt for a clue. It's going of a base of 5 against the 3. Let's see what happens. Actually, while I think about it, we're going to do a prediction.
You're gonna fuck up.
Will I win this scenario this round? That's not how you spell scenario, apparently. There we go. Outcome, yes. Or outcome, no. You have 5 minutes to start the prediction. Signs point to no. Your mod will need to confirm the outcome within 24 hours to end the prediction submissions. Once you start the prediction, you cannot change it, except delete it or close the submission. If the outcome isn't selected or the prediction is deleted, all channel points will be returned to the participating viewers. Do not show this again. Got it. Alright, so there's a prediction started. So, all you guys need to do is just click on that banner, I believe. Or is it down on the Ronzinios? Oh no, it's on the Ronzinios. So click on the icon for the Ronzinios.
I can't vote.
Oh, because you're a mod. Sometime the power has backfired on you. So you put your points in as to whether you think we're going to win this round or not. We'll win the entire scenario this round. So if I manage to finish this thing, because I'm on the final act. If I manage to get that last investigation token on, I win. It's done. Put your points in for yes or no. You can put as many points as you want, and you get a return back. Yeah, if you win. If you lose, they're gone. I'll give you some time. While that's while that's doing, I'm going to run a break from our not sponsors. Alright, and from an ad from our not sponsors, so I can quickly run away. So I'll be back in a minute.
Sail away,
Shush! You're gonna get us banned. You're gonna get us...
YMCA.
Yes, exactly. And I'm back. Why, thank you. So, we've still got a minute left on the voting. So, do get your points in while you can. How are we looking? Well, there's 30. Ooh, there's 50 Ronzinios in the pool. 60. Apparently there's one total viewer voting on this.
It's not my fault I can't vote.
I know. Do you want me to remove your bot privileges for the next one?
What am I even privileged to do?
You can start predictions.
Really?
yeah, you can. I don't know how you'd do it, but there is a way for you to do it. Alright, well. Here we go. All predictions are in. So, let's see what happens. So, we're investigating to try and gain one token. We're using the doggo. Our spectral hound here. Dropping the tokens that I'm pulling. Pull a -1. Alright, that's good. The 13th vision didn't come into pass.
Damn it. I mean, what are you?
Oh, shush.
Seems much more fun when
yeah, but here's the thing. We're in the final one. If everything goes horribly wrong, we die. Alright. I'm going to spend this, and we're going to test brain power, willpower 3, against 3 base. I'm committing 2 cards. Change this up a bit. And -1. So we're currently at 2. We're back up at 3, but 3s are no good. 4. Woo! We done it! Yes! I am happy with this. But that doesn't necessarily mean things are over. I don't actually know what's on the other side of this card.
You lose, automatically.
I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised. If there are... Objective. If there are 2 clues per investigator on this act, advance. There was 4. We done it. You brave the unnatural chill and weave through arcane symbols, crossing the threshold of the circle. You smother the markings on the ground, covering them with dirt, breaking apart the carefully constructed patterns of smooth rock. A shrill noise pierces your ears as the air grows suddenly warmer and the world distorts around you.
Whoa. That's all it took to break an ancient ritual, kick some dirt on it, and...
Yes!
Come on, ancient gods, get with the times, man. I can't fucking do that.
This is the 1920s.
I could still do that in the 20s. If they didn't develop the ability to kick sand on stuff until like the 80s.
Anyway, settling into normalcy. Resolution R1. So, this is promising. This is promising. Just bear with me one moment. What do I need to do to actually get party audio? I need to get the source hidden party audio. Card close up. Add. Audio output capture? Party audio. Add. Alright, say something for me.
Something for me.
There we go, you're coming through loud and clear.
Hot dang.
Alright, so. No, we want this one. Do not read until the end of the scenario. If no resolution was reached, nope, that's not what we want. Resolution 1. You have managed to prevent the cult from summoning its master. Although you're unsure what would have happened if the cult had succeeded, you're relieved that, at least for the time being, Arkham is safe. You capture as many cultists as you can find, but very few townspeople believe your tale. Perhaps it was all in your head after all. In your campaign log, record that the ritual to summon Umdahoth was broken. So let's just do that now, I guess. We'll add it down the bottom here. The ritual to summon Mordhoth was broken. I will give you your points in a moment. Do not worry. Those that voted, yes, because we succeeded. Huzzah! Anyway. Oh, each investigator suffers 2 mental trauma as he or she may never fully recover from her ordeals. Oh, wow, that is harsh. So Amanda's got 3 mental trauma, and Carolyn has 2. Man, that is really harsh. Let's pick these up, get them out the way. Each investigator earns experience equal to victory X, value of each card in the victory display. Each investigator earns 5 bonus experience as he or she has saved Arkham from a terrible fate. Excuse me.
And then the Joker showed up.
So we gained 7 experience. So that puts us up at 8 experience.
That's enough to buy the Time Worn brand.
That's more than enough to buy the Time-Worn sword. The Time-Worn sword is 5 experience. But only one character can use it, that would be Amanda, but she's already got the ornate bow. Which is actually better, I think? Ish, kinda. And the investigators win! Yay! Woo! I know I'm not as overly ecstatic, it's a game. It's Arkham. I don't expect to go into this to win, but I am genuinely happy. It's the first time I've beaten it. It's great. I think the last times I've done it, I've always had these, like, the surviving investigators is killed, and the investigators lose. Oh wow. Okay. Ooh. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. I kind of wish I hadn't read those, but that's interesting. If you kill, I think you can kill Underhoth, you get more experience, or there is another one that you can do. But we succeeded. Do we want this one, or do we want to just have full face? Full cam. Ooh. And look at my ugly mug. Because I can.
Well, I guess it is a horror game.
Touché. So, first things first. Prediction. How do I... Okay, I think I need to do it from this screen. Yep, choose the outcome of yes. Complete prediction. Yes, are you sure that yes is the correct outcome? Once you choose the outcome, viewers who have chosen the correct outcome will be awarded 100 channel points. You'll not be able to reverse... Yes, that's fine. Prediction results in yes. So, 100 points goes to Glenatron. I think that's probably what you put in, Glenn. I'm not sure. It was a 1-to-1 because I think you were the only one who voted, so... Yeah, it was. So you didn't get anything back, you would have just lost it. You would have just lost. There would have been nothing. I'm sorry. It's more of a waste of time. But, geez, looking at that, there's the 10 experience for beating back the Elder God. Over... and then the extra 2 from the victory pile that we got. So, I mean, that wasn't bad. So, what that... Well, I mean, we also gained 2... we gained a weakness to each of them. So, alright, that goes in there because that was stolen with kleptomania. Those go in there. That goes in there. So I'm kind of doing cleanup at the moment. So... I don't know what I was going to say. My mind's gone blank. Right, so that's the end of Season 1. We finished Season 1. And... we're going to take a small break from this game. I'm going to be playing I think I'm going to take a 2-week break. Because what that does actually allow for is that it allows me to put up a poll over on the Discord. So please, if you're watching, you want to, click on the link for the Discord below. Come over to the Discord and you'll be able to take part in this upcoming vote for Arkham Horror. We will be voting on if we continue into the Dunwich Legacy, which will be the next campaign, which will be Season 2, or if we do one of the side campaigns that we didn't do. That would be the Murder at the Excelsior. Excelsior! There's Murder at the Excelsior. There's the new one that they released. The War of the Outer Gods. There's the Curse of the Rougarou.
That's the one I voted for.
Yes, that was the one you voted for. I'm actually going to open up my my Discord so I can actually go and see. Was it under looking for group? Yeah, it was under looking for group, wasn't it? No, it wasn't under looking for group. Where did I put it? Oh, here we go. Curse of the Rougarou, Murder of this. Okay, those are the only 2 that I had from there. So there's the Curse of the Outer Gods. There is one that is based in Egypt. Let me find it. Standalone Adventures. The Guardians of the Abyss, or the Carnival of Horrors. So I'm going to put all of those up, as well as the continuing into Dunwich. So please do vote on those if you are part of the Discord community. And if you want to join it, please do. I do encourage it. There are a number of things there, including my streaming schedule, along with other information where we just talk, chat, and hang out. But we're going to take a break from this. I'm going to play at least one new game next week. I think it's going to be the single player one. I can't remember what it's called. Chris, it's the one that you kickstarted as well.
Unbroken?
That's it, Unbroken. I'm going to play Unbroken. And I might also play...
I'm not gonna watch you play it on the Netflix.
and then I might also play So Long My World, which has a single player game, or a single player mode to it. Tomorrow, I'll say this now, as I think we're probably going to be stopping, so tomorrow I will be playing... we're going to be playing Super Smash Bros. Right? People said yes to that, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Yep.
Since the raid wasn't happening because for Patty.
Yes. I'll message Mike after this and we'll see if he's going to come in for that as well. So anyone who has Super Smash Bros. Is obviously is welcome to join us. There will be a few spaces. There's only going to be a few spaces left, probably. There's, 4 of us already? So there's 4 spaces open. Possibly 3 spaces open. Sunday is going to be... We're going to go back to Sunset Overdrive again. And Monday, we're going to do some more puzzling. I'm going to go back to Glass Masquerade. What I'm thinking of now, actually, is I am thinking of actually loading up Glass Masquerade right now. So... I'm going to end the stream very quickly and redo all of the background stuff. So if you give me 5 minutes, well, only a couple of minutes actually, I should be able to... we'll be back live again. We'll do some puzzle solving. I need to end the stream so that I've got a clean cut file for my archives. This is also a very bad idea because that does mean that Chris can contribute 2,000 more points. But
I was just thinking it.
but it is a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Just resigned to the fact that it's going to happen already.
Yeah. I just wish people... I just want people to go to the other ones as well. So those of you that are hosting me, if you please just wait. Wait, I'm not allowed 5 minutes. Oh, really? That thing. Can I have at least 2 minutes then? Sarah, please. That's Masquerade 2 Illusions Day 4. Because I'll go for a few hours. Okay. Thanks. That Glass Masquerade 2 Illusions. That's that updated. So yes, we will be really. No, please go away. Block. Yes, I don't want to be famous. So yes, I will be back in 2 more minutes now. Where we just end the stream and I restart it back up. So, but before that, if you are watching this post on Twitch or YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Please do consider giving a follow or subscribe in the relevant locations. If you are over on YouTube, please do consider leaving a thumbs up on the video or leaving a comment. Doing so will really help out the algorithm. If you do both, it doubles the amount of exposure. That, and also you be majestic people. But until next time, stay safe.